get your notepad, get your pen with one hand, get your notepad with the other hand, because today we are in a class. I hope you can see my guest already. We are here to learn. My name is Sarah Adenowo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please let's go on this intellectual journey together. To do justice to this very important topic is someone I like to call one of KEDI Southwest Jagabans. In fact, if you see the way he's sitting like, you can see him, right? Steeze and composure. All right. He is none other than our amiable Dr. Moses Egbeniyi. Our guest actually does not need an introduction. Just for the purpose of those who probably are watching Talk to KEDI for the first time and may not know who my guest is, let me get him to introduce himself quickly to you all. Doctor, are you ready, sir?
Yeah, good morning or good afternoon, everybody watching me all over Nigeria. So you are welcome to this life-changing, impact-making program. I strongly believe we are going to enjoy ourselves today. I will advise you to get your notepad and your pen, because anytime I speak, you have to jot something down.
Very true.
I strongly believe in that. So let's continue.
All right.
Moses Egbeniyi is my name. Perhaps you don't know my name. Moses Egbeniyi is my name. Thank you.
Oga introduced himself with tease, very short, but let me do more introduction so that I actually need you to know the caliber of person I am. In fact, it's even a pleasure sitting with him, isn't it true? Yeah. Okay. So I need you to actually know the caliber of person we have in the studio today. Dr. Moses Egbeniyi is a motivational speaker, an erudite scholar, a success coach, a seasoned entrepreneur, and author, the owner of Service Centers 156 in Ibadan and 420 in Ogun State. He is also a multiple award-winning distributor in KEDI business. Trust me, I can actually go on and on and on. The accolades plenty. I can't even exhaust them, and trust me, it deserves them. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. We are pleased to have you. In case you are tuning in for the first time, I'm wondering, okay, this is Talk to KEDI. What is in it for me? Okay, like we always ask. Talk to KEDI is our bi-monthly podcast where we talk about different issues. We treat different topics related to your business and then your health. Trust me, whether you are a networker or not, if you watch Talk to KEDI every two weeks, you will always go home with something to learn. Each topic is always a banger. And trust me, you cannot afford to miss any edition of Talk to KEDI. Like my Oga said, it is a life-changing broadcast, and you must not afford to miss any edition. Okay, it comes your way fortnightly. Please tune in, and you will be glad you did. So let's get down to the business of the day, because I want Dr. Moses to have all the time, okay? All the time to talk to us, all the time to encourage us, all the time to scold us if necessary, and of course, all the time to attend to all your questions. So please, this is the time to start sending in those questions. If you have questions with regards to the topic or with regards to the business, okay, you are confused about one thing or the other, okay, this is the time to send in those questions. Please don't wait till doctor leaves the studio before you start sending them in. Send them in so that I can do justice to them live, okay? Thank you. Now, to the business of the day. As a people-centric business, you will agree with me that network marketing is a people-centric business, and relationships are the foundation of growth and success in this business. So whether you are building a customer base or you are expanding your team, okay, knowing how to establish, nurture, and maintain strong relationship is essential. Trust me. If you are not conversant with how to create, maintain, and then sustain good relationships, you may not be able to go too far in the business. Today we'll be discussing strategies for successful relationship management. How can I create meaningful relationships? So not just relationships, there are relationships and there are relationships. Some relationships will take you to the other side, okay? Will make you perish. While some relationships will make you prosper. You agree with me, right? So today we are talking about meaningful relationships. How do I create, nurture, and sustain meaningful relationships to help me grow my business? That is basically what we'll be doing here today. Don't forget that you can be part of the conversation. So while Dr. Moses talks to you from the studio, you can also talk to him from wherever you're watching us from, okay? And how do you get to do that? In the comment section. Make it of the comment section and let's start having your feedback and your questions. All right, doctor, are you ready, sir?
No problem.
All right.
I'm with you.
Now to my first question. For clarity purposes, sir, can you start by explaining what effective relationship management is? Because I want us to be on the same point. Okay, let us all be on the same point. So, what exactly is effective relationship management in the context of network marketing, and how crucial is it?
Okay, let's start from the word network marketing, especially for the benefit of those who have never done network marketing before.
Sure.
And they need to understand the perspective of network marketing. So the process of building network marketing, we have three systems of building it. We have capital intensive method, we have people intensive method, then we have social media intensive way. So for those who leverage on people intensive, that is network marketing has to do with people. That is a people business oriented. That is moving your business with people. So if somebody leverages on the aspect of people, then you need to understand what we call effectiveness of relationship in network marketing. Now, let me start from the word relationship. Relationship can be broken into two, relation and ship. So I'm a teacher, so I'm explaining. So the word relation is a social contact that you have with people or social interaction that you have with people. Then when we now look at the word ship, normal ship is a means of transportation. So when we now marry the two together, it's a social interaction that you have with people to move from where you are to where you want to be. Now, narrow it down to your question. So effectiveness of relationship in network marketing has to do with the process of building, nurturing, and maintaining good social contact with the people or with all the stakeholders in network industry. And who are the stakeholders in network industry? We have, let's say we have like 5 stakeholders in network community. We have the company that produce the product. We have the leaders or the upline or the sponsor. We have the downline, we call them team member. Then we have the customer that buys or uses the product. At the same time, we have the prospect, people, the potential member that want them to join the network marketing. So all these stakeholders in network marketing, so we need to work in harmony, we need to work together, we need to collect together, we need to interact together. So everything that involves in working together, they are under the ambit of effectiveness relationship in network marketing. So coming together. Then you say how crucial is it? It's very important. It's very crucial because to maintain people, to retain people, and to grow your business and to expand your business and to increase business. So effectiveness of relationship in network marketing is inevitable in our business. We can't dodge it. It's something that we need to learn, we need to practice, and we need to leverage on day-to-day in running affairs of our business. It is very crucial in running our business.
All right. So if you are just tuning in, this is Talk to Kedi, where we share knowledge and we liberate minds. Our topic is still effective relationship management in network marketing, and we have Dr. Moses Egbeniyi with us in the studio. If you have questions, please make use of the comment section. You have suggestions or you want to contribute, okay? Please, the comment section is open for you. Now to my second question, sir. As a network marketer with decades of experience, what are some of the biggest challenges people face when managing relationships in network marketing, and how can they overcome them, sir?
Okay. As we have said, in building network marketing, you need people. I have said it is a people-oriented business. You can't do it alone. So in as much you begin to build people, relate with people, surely there will be problems. So what are the problems that will emanate in relating with people? Number one, there will be conflict.
Exactly.
So that one is sure. So conflict will emanate once you start relating with people. And I want to tell people, conflict is part of the business. So there are 3 ends of conflict. Conflict is normal. So once you start business and you begin to build your downline, you begin to relate with your downline, relating with companies, relating with prospects, relating with customers. So there's tendency for conflict. So the 3 ends of conflict is conflict is normal, conflict is natural, and conflict is neutral. Let me explain.
Please,
so there's no way you will not go through conflict while relating with people. It's natural, it's normal, and it is natural. You can't defeat from it, you can't afford it. It is inevitable. It will surely happen. Then conflict is neutral in the sense that it depends how you handle it. You can leverage on conflict to build your business. It can manage your business and it can make your business. So that is why number one problem that you're going to face with while working with people is there'll be conflict. So that's number one problem. Number two is problem is prejudice. Prejudice means being biased.
Exactly.
So when they discover that you are being biased, because in network marketing, you are going to face with different kind of people, different caliber from different religion, different tribe, different ethnics. So when they discover that you are being biased, it will create a pause, it will create a gap. It will create a problem in that system. So people will not relate with you the way they're supposed to relate. So when they discover that you are being biased in dealing with others, it's like you love somebody and you hate somebody. So which is very common in this environment. So when they discover that there's bias or being prejudiced, then it will affect the existing relationship in the business. Another thing that I discovered that can cause problem is a lack of trust. Lack of trust, because in network marketing, the company will commit certain things into your hand, like people's bonus, people's promo, and people will commit their order into your hand to process for them. So when you manipulate the process, it will affect the existing relationship. They will not trust you and they are not ready to work with you again. So I will advise all the leaders or everyone watches me all over the world that you need to work in that aspect to be transparent in all your dealings. The other problem that I discovered with my experience in this aspect is there's something we call mono celebration. What is a mono celebration? Mono celebration is if you are the only one they celebrate within the stakeholders. I have told you that a relationship in business involves like 5 stakeholders: the company, the sponsor, the downline, the customer, and the prospect. So if there's a mono celebration, that is, it is only one person they celebrate, then other will withdraw their relationship with you. They think that as if they are working for you. So it is very good if you want to maintain good rapport with people, make success generate, that is, let everybody become successful. So success must be general phenomenon. So if I become successful, my downline must become successful. So if the company is making it, we too must make it. So the company cannot be getting fat while the downline, while the people that are getting late. So everybody should be celebrated, then it will not affect the relationship. So those are the problems that we emanate while building the network. Then at the same time, I have stuck on loyalty. So if I'm not saying anything on loyalty, so if there's disloyalty, it will affect the existing relationship. And to overcome that, we have to be truthful, we have to be transparent to every stakeholder in that business. So in that business ecosystem, we have to be truthful to ourselves. Then it will make the business continue.
All right, sir. You talked about conflict, you talked about quite a number of them. So how do we overcome those ones too?
While setting up the business, there should be a room for conflict resolution.
Okay.
So I have said it, conflict is normal, conflict is natural, conflict is neutral. Then in the process of working with people, let there be a system that resolves conflict. So in case of eventuality, if there's a maybe disagreement, there's a personal interest, there's a conflict of interest, this is how to resolve it. So we will not allow it to degenerate to the point that it affects the business. So we have to make provision for that. Then on the aspect of a lack of trust, then which can affect relationship, then we need to build trust within the stakeholder. We don't need to manipulate, we don't need to cheat anybody. So whatever that belongs to him, let it be given to him. So once the people know that you are transparent, they would like to relate with you, they would like to work with you, your team member will commit many things to your hand, then eventually it will grow the business because they know that our guy, our leader doesn't cheat. And they are ready to go at length to go and work the business out. But having known that whatever they do, at the end of the day, when it's time for bonus or promo, you will manipulate and cover up. then it will affect their morale and they will stop working. So you need to be transparent in everything you do in the business. Then and I said something on mono celebration. Mono celebration is when it is only one person being celebrated from that stakeholders. And in network marketing, what makes the business grow is when everybody is making it. So if I am a leader, I'm buying cars, so my Ghana should be buying this. So if I am traveling out of the country, my Ghana should be doing the same thing. So if the company is opening branches, I too have been making progress. So once success generates, then everybody will be happy. So let us try to avoid mono celebration. Let it cut across everybody. There's a proverb in my side. I will try to interpret that. Georgia would do. So success is sweet if everybody's making it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
If you are just tuning in, this is Talk to KEDI, where we share knowledge and liberate minds. Okay, our topic remains effective relationship management in network marketing. And Dr. Moses Egbeniyi is honestly doing justice to this topic. If you have questions, please leave them for me in the comment section, and then I'll take them, say, in the next few minutes. Okay. All right. So my next question, sir, let's get a bit practical.
Okay.
How do you think network marketers can cultivate and maintain relationships over time, especially with their customers and their team members? Maybe using yourself as an example.
How do I think
that network marketers can cultivate and then maintain meaningful relationships?
Yes. Let me just say the easiest or the royal road to cultivate that is let there be effective communication.
Oh, okay.
Communication is very crucial in running business affairs day to day. So let us avoid the word assumption. Assumption is the lowest form of knowledge. So when you think that, when you assume that I will do something, or my downline will do something, or my upline should do something, without telling them, it will affect the level of relationship. So there should be a line of communication where we are going to communicate effectively, where they can get information, latest information from the company or from the mail. So it must be on ground. Then another thing that can help is being transparent, which I have said it. So we need to be transparent, we need to be trustworthy, we need to have impeccable character. So these are the cumulative effects that will make the business grow, and everybody will be ready to work with us. So once we do that, we are going to achieve a greater result in the business. Those are the things that I think, those are the line of ways that we can put together that can help us to work together and grow the existing relationship.
Okay, so sir, let's look at it from another angle. How do we build and maintain relationships with prospects? Now, this time they are prospects. They are not even joined the business. So how does one, as a distributor, how does one create a meaningful relationship with these people, even when they are still objecting to join your business opportunity?
Yes, we can achieve that. Number one, through follow-up.
Okay.
Yeah. So if a prospect is somebody who has never joined our business, we call them intending member.
Exactly.
They have never understood the business. We are just telling them to come and join. So if you want to establish a good rapport with them, having said much on communication, then we need to do follow-up. The another thing that we can do, whenever a company gives us something like a souvenir,
okay,
so we can as well extend the souvenir to them, just to encourage them, just to keep in touch with them. So having seen our souvenir, maybe our calendar or anything, that one will keep them in mind. Oh, there's a business called KEDI that have not joined. Then whenever there's a testimony, we can share them the testimony. Okay. I've been calling you to come and join this business. You see, one of my Ghana just got a car. One of my Ghana just traveled out of the country. So those are the things that keep abreast of a good rapport with our prospect who have never joined the business. So that one, we encourage them that if they join this business, so these are the practical things they will do. So those are the things that we have done, and it works.
Okay. Now, there's this true, I don't know if it's true. Okay, there's a saying. Let me leave it open so you will decide if it is true or not. There's this saying that when you invest into people, okay, it becomes easier for them to trust you and then stick with you. Now, let's use that to explain this, my next question.
Okay.
As a team leader, how does one invest, like, what are those things? Let me not make the question a close-ended one. As a team leader, how do you manage people? How do you invest in people to make them stick with you, to make them believe in you as your vision?
Okay, I love talking acronyms.
Oh, okay.
I love talking.
Let's have it.
So let's put this one down. TASK. We call task. Okay. So if you want to invest in people, so just take this forward together. TASK. The first one is time. So if you want to work with people, you want to invest in your downline. Let me be practical. Let me direct to it. So you want to invest your time in your downline. So it requires time. You have to give them time. Then it takes time to build people, especially for those who have never done network marketing before, or those who had a bad experience on network marketing. So it takes time to build them. So it's not an overnight something. It's not something that you just want to rush in and make money. No, it's not that. It takes time. At times it may take 1 year, at times 2 years. So there's a downline of mine that it takes me 3.5 years before eventually came into the business. 3.5 years. So it takes time. That is letter T. Letter A stands for availability. So whenever your downline want to see you, they want you to partake in what they want to do, you have to be available. Make yourself ready. Whenever they call for seminar, they want to see. In fact, there's one thing that our downline love most is meeting you in the office. Whenever they go out, maybe for prospect, for whatever they have done, they want to come back and meet you in the office so you can solve their immediate question, immediate problem. Every downline loves that. That anytime they go to this office, they are going to meet their leader. And whatever problem they are coming with, then you will resolve it. So once you are available, then you are going to grow a good business. Then skill, the title stand for skill. You must have something up say. You must have different skill to solve their problem. And the last one is knowledge. So knowledge is only phenomenon that creates every other phenomenon. So if you want to relate with people, you must be sound intellectually. You must have something up say. So whenever they have problems, you solve it with this knowledge. So we have different types of knowledge. We have research knowledge. We have revenue knowledge. We have so many knowledge that you can. We have respect knowledge. Knowledge that we see, something that you will see, that they will respect you. They have been talking to somebody to come and join the business and the person refuses. By the time they bring the person to you, then you now leverage on respect knowledge, something that you will see that will change the mind of that person.
That's true.
So once your downline discover that, then they will be bringing people and eventually it's going to bring a good result to the business. So those are the practical things. So under the word task. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about emotional intelligence.
Oh, yeah, we don't know.
Now, how important would you say emotional intelligence is in building and maintaining good relationships in network marketing? And how can network marketers build this skill? Like, how can they acquire it?
Yeah, before we talk on emotional intelligence, they say we have academic intelligence, we have native intelligence, then we have emotional intelligence. Academic intelligence is what you use in school to pass exam and grade. Native intelligence is what we need to run our families. It's like a cultural intelligence to resolve many issues in the family, not only the family, in the affairs of life. But when we talk of emotional intelligence, it talks about the how you perceive your thoughts, how you understand yourself, as well as the people in the stakeholder. So you will not be selfish or egocentric in nature. So whatever you want to do, you put others in mind. So whatever that is happening in the business and you want to handle, before you handle it, you equally think of your downline. You equally think of the companies. So let me be practical. Under the emotional intelligence, recently our company increased the price of the product. Now, under the emotional intelligence, we too as a distributor, we need to put ourselves in that suit. If I were the owner of the company, what will I do in this depressed economy? Exactly. So emotional intelligence talks about empathy, not sympathy. To be empathic, that is to put yourself in the shoes of others. So that one will help you in making certain decisions. And for downlines, for distributor to develop that, you need to study, you need to attend training, you need to read book, you need to do a lot of research, because those are the things that will form the cumulative effect of the impact of emotional intelligence in business. But it's a very crucial, it's a good doctrine that everybody should learn if you want to relate with people. If you are not emotionally intelligent, you can never relate with people because you will be egocentric in nature. You will always protect your interests. So whenever you want to increase price, no, don't increase price, don't increase price, because you talk on your own angle. So what benefits is your? But when you consider the other environment, what is going on in the world, in the economy, then you will think in other aspects. So basically, emotional intelligence is thinking about yourself, then as well as thinking about others, and come to the round table.
Exactly. And then as a business, MLM, you get to meet people. You manage people. If you're not emotionally intelligent, keeping these people, getting them to stay with you will be difficult.
Because you always protect your own interest. By the time you fix a seminar, you want them to follow that seminar.
Your best time.
Your best place. So you won't consider them. And you will not even consider the people that will buy your product. You will consider the prospect that you want them to attend. So in fixing anything in network marketing, you have to be emotionally intelligent. Okay, we want to do this seminar on this Saturday. Then let's consider the people that want to come. Would they be available? Would they be around? Is there any program? So by the time you are thinking of people and you are thinking of yourself, then it means you are emotionally intelligent.
True.
As simple as that.
Thank you, sir. So, what are some common mistakes that network marketers make when it comes to cultivating and then maintaining good relationships? What are those mistakes? Whether with regards to, you have mentioned a few before, what are those mistakes that people tend to make in the process of cultivating and maintaining good relationships?
Okay, let's say over dependency, maybe on the company or on your upline.
Okay.
Because we have said that in this business we need to work together, we need to relate together for the betterment and for the success of the business. But some people will not take it for granted. They want to be over dependent on maybe on the company, so which means they expect the company to do everything for them. It's a great mistake. Then when you expect your upline to do everything for you, because we are really together, it's my leader, he has to do this for me, he has to pay for my house rent, he has to pay for my shop rent, he has to register people under me, he has to help me sell the product. So when there's too much over dependency on someone, then it will affect the existing relationship. So that is number one. Number two is manipulation.
Oh, okay.
So when you are trying to manipulate other stakeholders, once they discover that you are manipulating them, maybe they will call you a gaslighter. Then they run away from you. They will not do the business with you. That is another problem that I discovered. Another thing that I discovered that most distributors, they don't like plowing back into the business. So when they make money from the business, they don't want to spend back to the business. So once the leader discovers that, or the company discovers that, they withdraw maybe the assistance they normally give to you. So to overcome that, as you are making money, as you are getting your bonus, then plowing back into the business. Network marketing is like a farming business, a farming job. Whenever farmer makes any produce, they plow back, they plant back. If they harvest yam, they cut part of the yam, they plant back. If they harvest maize, they recycle part of the maize, they plow back. So in network marketing, as you are getting money, as you are getting bonus, you plow back to the business. So it's very fundamental for the growth of the business. So those are the line of mistakes. I've said a lot on mono celebration. So try to avoid that. It's a great mistake. Let success go round.
Let success go round. If you're just tuning in, this is Talk to KEDI, where we share knowledge and liberate minds. Our topic has been effective relationship management in network marketing, and our guest remains Dr. Moses Egbeniyi. And now, sir, what are your words for distributors who are struggling to build and nurture good relationships with their team members? This question is 3-in-1. With their team members, with their customers, and with the company.
You combine three questions. Three questions in one. To build a strong team, or let me say, strong team can be measured by the value you put in, not what you take. So don't always think of what you are going to get, but what you are going to put in. So life, it is not about consumption. Life is about contribution. So what are you going to put to the table? So those are is very important. But let me put it in this way. Let me use letter how to explain all your question. Let me say the first R is respect. So I want to advise all the downlines all over the world. I too am a downline.
Oh, yeah.
So in network marketing, everybody's downline, everybody's offline. But I'm equally talking to myself too. So you need to respect the opinions of others. You need to respect your leaders. You need to respect the company that you are working with. At the same time, the company needs to respect their distributor too. So respect is number one factor that everybody in that stakeholder must consider. So let us respect one another. Another how is recognize.
Okay.
So for every success anybody records, then you need to recognize every achievement being undertaken by anybody. So don't look anybody down. Don't underemphasize the step someone has taken. So you need to recognize every step or everyone, whether prospect has just joined the business, recognize them openly, celebrate them is very important in the business. The another letter R is let me put it like a reciprocate.
Okay.
That is when your leader gives you something, they give them something in returns. So if you invite me to your seminar to come and motivate your team, so let's say I afford my transport and whatever, then when I come there, you need to celebrate me, you need to reciprocate by giving me honorarium by, okay, okay, come and take this bottled water, come and take this, come and take that. So we need to reciprocate. So whatever your leader does for you, as a downline, you need to reciprocate by giving something in return. Is very important in the business. Another how is a resolution. I have said it. In network marketing, there's room for conflict. So we can't dodge it. So conflict is inevitable. So in the process of running the business, so there must be an avenue where to resolve every crisis that might emanate in the course of running the business. So let there be a resolutional method being put in place that will help us to work together in harmony. The another R is revenue. So whatever relationship that we involve, we need to think of what will be the profit. So when you join the business and begin to relate with people, so you have to consider that this relationship should be profitable. So it's not an NGO. What will be my profit? What will be the profit of the company? So whatever investment you want to put, consider what will be the profit. And the last R is report. Report to appropriate quarter. That who should I report to? Whenever there's a crisis, whenever there's a problem, whenever I need something, who should I report to? Can I go to the company or to my upline or to my downline or to my customer or to the prospect? So there should be a channel of communication of whom to report to. So these are the things that will make the business grow. So no business thrives without effectiveness in relationship marketing. So we can only grow if we build a solid relationship in our business.
Thank you, sir. Before I let you go,
okay,
this question just when we released the awareness post on Tuesday, someone asked a question that day. So I saved the question and I said I was going to ask you the question. And this is the question. He said, sir, my prospects are majorly civil servants. I'm trying to remember word for word. My prospects are majorly civil servants. Getting them to join the business is a bit difficult. He said he has tried all he can, but it's not working. He said, what should you do? Yeah, I think that's paraphrased, but something around there.
Okay, in network marketing, you are going to have different kind of people. There's no way you don't have civil servants. There's no way you don't have business people. There's no way you don't have people that want to do the business on full-time basis. They want you to do that. Work with their times. Don't work with your own time. So like when I started this business, I started from Ilefe in Ogun State. Ilefe is a civil servant environment.
Wow.
People work with the UCA, people work with the Obafemi Awolowo University, people work in different school government. So what I do that I fix my training in the evening, 3 p.m. So I put my training in the evening. So why coming from office, day branch, and we don't spend more than 2 hours, and we are through. So that person work with their time. That's number one. Number two, take the business to them. So they can give you a platform where you come and do seminar during their break time or during their recess time. So work with their time to take the business to them. Then offer product that they have the purchasing power to buy. So if you study them, maybe their salary are now an average of 70,000 or 100,000. So whenever you want to introduce our product to them, you go with the product that they have the purchasing power that they can afford. So just work with them, study them. That is what the emotional intelligence will do. So you don't work with your own time, then you work with them in order to suit their purpose. Then at the end of the day, you are going to get them. We have a lot of civil servants in our business. They are doing that. We have 2 star managers. Exactly. We have a lot. I want to mention them. So we have that. So they are part of the majority of them are even left the civil service. They are fully come back to the business.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. I can see the comment section buzzing and buzzing and buzzing. All right. Before I go there, let me take this. Our Dr. Captive for today says strong relationships are the foundation of a thriving network marketing business. Don't joke with it. When people trust you, they follow you. The director said that earlier. When people trust you, they follow. Don't joke with meaningful relationships. As a network marketer, imbibe the habits of cultivating and nurturing good relationships. You need these relationships to help your business grow. I do not have time to take a break. Just keep sending them in and then we will attend to your questions much later. We have to call it a day, unfortunately so, on this edition of Talk to KEDI. Special thanks to our guest, Dr. Moses Egbeniyi. It's always a pleasure having you in the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. In case you tuned in late, the full video will be on our Facebook account, KEDI Headquarters Lagos. It will be on our Facebook page at KEDI Healthcare Industries. It will be on our Instagram page at KEDI Healthcare_official. It will be on our YouTube channel at KEDI Healthcare. It will also be on our mobile application, KEDI Care app. If you have not downloaded, please do so today so that you can watch all our videos and of course have unrestricted access to information about us. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name remains Sarah Adenowo. Thank you, and thank you. See you next time.
Thank you.